welcome back to my channel. Today I have 5 makeup products that I have changed my opinion on. I used to think they were okay or complete crap, and I have given them a second chance or a third, fourth, fifth chance and discovered that I really enjoy these products. So the first thing is, I don't have a full size because this stuff is expensive, is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. And I used to get samples of this all the time and think, I'd use them and think that it was okay. It was just, it's an okay primer, nothing special. But once I started working this primer into my skin, I will dot it on my face. And then I will rub it in this way and this way. Wax on, wax off. You know what you feel? So whenever you really kind of rub it in, I don't know what magic happens, but magic happens. When I take the time to kind of massage it in, this primer is exceptionally good. Hands down, so good. I can tell a 100% difference in the way my makeup wears and how long it lasts throughout the day. And isn't that what we want a primer to do? Is to help our makeup wear better and last longer. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, and then I can't even believe I'm saying this. The It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. This one's in the shade medium. I don't know. If you shop at Sephora, Ulta, you've probably got a sample of this at some point. And I used to be the person who got all kinds of samples of this. I'd try it and I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's so thick, it's so heavy. There's no way that this is gonna work for me. And it's not even full coverage. Everybody says that it's full coverage. I have yet to find a concealer that is truly, in my opinion, full coverage. There's several that I've used that are medium coverage, medium high coverage, but I have crazy dark circles and nothing 100% covers them all. I don't expect them to, but this concealer, you just have to use just a little bit. I'll put a little bit on the back of my hand, warm it up on my fingers, and dab it in. It has a little bit of light reflecting qualities to it. Nothing crazy, nothing to be afraid of. But I feel like it really helps keep my concealer from creasing. Keep my concealer. It doesn't crease up during the day. It really keeps the lines. It's almost like it goes in your fine lines, if that makes any sense. It kind of like fills them up because it is a thicker consistency. It is a little bit on the heavy side, but I dab it in and use the warmth of my finger, and then I go in with a damp beauty blender or beauty sponge, and that kind of melds it into the skin, and it picks up any of the excess. But that way it is not a thick, heavy, nasty looking concealer on my face. I just love it. Absolutely, I have been going hard on this concealer. It beats out the other 5 new ones I bought within the past 6 months that don't give me the coverage and lasting power that this does. I'm just saying. Another product is the Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liners. I bought 3 of these when they first released, and I'm wearing this one today. It's Lolita II. Okay, these are dry. They're a dry concealer, but how I found that I fell in love with these is I put a light layer of lip balm on my lips first. And no, you shouldn't have to do that, but I had already purchased these, so I wanted to try to find a way to make them work. If I put a light layer of lip balm down and then go in with this concealer, this lip liner, I actually only like using these if I'm filling in my whole lips. I'll line and fill in my whole lips with this because these wear so long. These things will wear 5 or 6 hours. And if I only line my lips with this lip liner, then I'll have my lipstick will be gone and I'll just have, you know, just the lip liner look. And that's not pretty. So it's not what I'm going for. So I have to do that. I have to completely fill in my lips with it. But the lasting power is ridiculous. And to me, it's worth doing the extra step of putting on the lip balm before I use it to have the super long lasting power. Another product that lasting power got me, when I first tried the Tarte Clay Play Face Shaping Palette, this thing faded off my eyeballs in 3 hours. It was ridiculous. I was so disappointed when I first bought this palette. And then I got to seeing a bunch of different reviews and so I decided to try it with different eye primers because I thought there was something wrong with me, you know. Why didn't I like it? Why did it fade off my eyes? And everybody else seems to love it. So I used the Urban Decay Eye Primer in Eden, which has become a new fave. When I apply this using the Eden Eye Primer, it lasts all day. It's crazy. I didn't think that something like as simple as what brand of eye primer I decided to use would affect that greatly the longevity of my eyeshadows. I can't even talk. Okay, so it took a 3-hour lasting eyeshadow and turned it into an 8-hour lasting eyeshadow. That's nuts to me. So, quick tip, if you're having a hard time with eyeshadows lasting and everybody else seems to love them, or it's something that worked for you before, maybe try switching up your eye primer. Maybe it's not the eyeshadow, but the eye primer you're using. And another one, I bought this palette when it first released, the Kat Von D Shade Light Eye Palette, and I did not like it. I did not like it. I didn't like it so much that I got rid of mine. But I wound up repurchasing it because I have grown in my eyeshadow life and I really come to appreciate good, long-lasting, pigmented, matte eyeshadows that I cannot believe. It's like I'm a different person or this is a different palette. I thought this was so hard to work with, so hard to blend, so hard to make and look using this palette. But now that I repurchased it and I've been using it, I love this. It has really good staying power, really good blendability. Everything about it I truly enjoy, and I can't even believe it because I really disliked this palette when I first bought it the first time. It's amazing how we evolve and we're constantly changing. And maybe I'm telling myself I need to go back and try some things in my collection that I use maybe once or twice and I thought were okay. Maybe I could work with them and make them work in a different way. Or maybe I've changed. So, you know, in the whole shop your stash mentality that I'm trying to go with, maybe just watch some reviews, give something a second chance. You might pick up something by watching somebody else's video like this that you might re-fall in love or change your opinion on a product that you thought was trash. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and I will see you real soon.